Lewis Hamilton didn't just race at Imola, he sent a message to the fans, to the paddock, and, most importantly, to his own team. What happened at the 2025 Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix wasn't just a comeback, it was a statement. From the depths of qualifying disappointment, Hamilton climbed through the field with such control, precision, and intent that even Ferrari's longtime favourite Charles Leclerc had no answer. And it all began with what looked like another Ferrari letdown. Friday started with signs of promise. Both drivers reported solid balance, and Hamilton looked sharp in FP1. But when Saturday came and the temperatures dropped, Ferrari's problems resurfaced. The SF25 again struggled with tyre warm-up, a long-standing issue that continues to haunt the team. During the second quarter, both drivers failed to make the cut. Hamilton was set to start P12, Leclerc just ahead in P11. At a home race in front of their most passionate supporters, it was nothing short of a disaster. Inside the garage, the mood was tense. Engineers quiet, strategists cautious, and the energy visibly deflated. Ferrari had arrived at Imola hoping to close the gap to McLaren and Red Bull, but by Saturday night, it looked like another lost opportunity. Hamilton, however, didn't show signs of resignation. On Sunday, when the lights went out, he wasn't just chasing points, he was chasing redemption. From the first lap, Hamilton attacked with clear purpose. Despite Imola being a notoriously difficult circuit for overtaking, he made steady progress through the midfield. His moves were aggressive but clean, taking positions from drivers like Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, and Perez without drama. Every pass was timed with precision, showing complete confidence in both his car and his instincts. While most were conserving tyres or waiting for pit windows, Hamilton was creating chances and taking them. Up front, the race was already boiling. Verstappen passed Piastri into turn 2 with a brave move, while McLaren's strategy faltered after a slow stop for the Australian. It reshuffled the race and opened the door for anyone in the chasing pack who could capitalise. Hamilton was ready. He extended his opening stint expertly, keeping the medium tyres alive while rivals began to lose pace. Then came a crucial moment. Esteban Ocon retired with a mechanical issue, triggering a virtual safety car. Ferrari made a decisive call, double-stacking both drivers for a pit stop. Hamilton rejoined just outside the top 6, setting the stage for a dramatic final phase. That drama came quickly. On lap 46, Kimi Antonelli's car suffered a major failure, bringing out a full safety car. The field bunched up with just 10 laps to go. It was now a sprint to the finish, and Hamilton was in prime position. Once the safety car peeled in, he didn't wait. First, he overtook Albon with a decisive move through Rivazza. Then came the defining moment of the race, Hamilton closing in on his own teammate. Leclerc had always been strong at Imola, often outperforming Hamilton on Saturdays, but in those final laps, he had no answers. Hamilton used DRS perfectly, stayed composed through the chicane, and passed Leclerc into turn 2. No contact, no risk, just pure execution. Leclerc, stunned, couldn't respond. Hamilton finished the race in P4, his best Sunday result of the season so far, having started from P12 and overtaken his teammate cleanly. It wasn't a podium, but it meant everything. And after stepping out of the car, Hamilton looked straight at the tifosi and said, "That one was for them." The crowd erupted, not just in applause, but in belief. For once, Ferrari fans had witnessed not just effort, but results. And it came through resilience, not luck. This wasn't a chaotic race that fell into Hamilton's lap. This was a calculated, relentless drive from a veteran who still refuses to fade. But now the focus shifts internally. This result puts pressure on Leclerc. For the first time this year, the internal dynamic at Ferrari looks unsettled. Hamilton has momentum. He's starting to look like the leader of the team, not just in presence, but in performance. Ferrari will now face key questions. Who leads car development moving forward? Who gets first strategy calls in future races? Is there a shift in trust happening behind the scenes? Leclerc is still incredibly fast over one lap, but races like this make a different kind of impact. Beyond the garage, this result also affects the broader title picture. Red Bull remains a front-runner, but cracks are showing. McLaren is strong but inconsistent under pressure. Ferrari, if it can align car upgrades, tyre understanding and pit wall execution, has a real chance to disrupt the order, but only if it understands where the momentum is building. and right now, it's building behind Hamilton. With Monaco and Barcelona coming next, two circuits where setup precision and driver confidence are crucial, Hamilton's experience will matter even more. The paddock has seen this pattern before. Hamilton starts slowly. People write him off. Then, almost without warning, he finds rhythm, starts executing flawlessly, and becomes a threat again. That's what Imola represented. A shift, a warning, a new phase in Hamilton's Ferrari story. No longer the newcomer. Now the leader, and the team must adapt quickly. If they don't, they risk wasting the one driver who's shown he can extract performance even when the car isn't perfect. Because what Hamilton did at Imola wasn't just a drive through the field. It was an example of how to control a race from the shadows, without pole position, without luck, and without errors. It also raises questions about Ferrari's long-term vision. Are they prepared to back Hamilton fully, or will internal politics slow them down again? Because the message from Sunday is clear. The excuses are gone. The car is fast enough to fight, and Hamilton is still capable of delivering elite performances. Now it's up to Ferrari to match that standard. So, what do you think? Was this Hamilton's most significant race in red so far? Has he officially shifted the balance of power within Ferrari? And can the Scuderia use this moment as a springboard to turn their season around? If what we saw at Imola was the start of something bigger, then the 2025 season may still hold a few surprises. Because Hamilton isn't slowing down, he's charging forward, and if Ferrari keeps up, they might just have a championship battle on their hands.